Hello. I'm sorry I'm late today. I would say happy Tuesday, but I'm absolutely shattered. Shattered. I've nearly finished putting everything back into the annex bit of my bedroom. I'll show you when it's finished, but it's not finished yet. So that's why the haggard look. But I was determined to make a video because I got a lovely surprise in the mail. Oh, sorry, Trixie's just gone behind me now. Trixie, what are you doing? Sorry about this. If you're really snuffling, she's washing her foot over and over and over again. And she makes snorting noises while she's doing it, and this is what I have to try to fall asleep to when she sleeps with me, as she did all last week. No wonder I'm shattered. Right, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by a dog. A friend, a subscriber of mine, said she was going to send me some necklaces. She said a couple. It was more than a couple. And sadly, I can't find a message or an email anywhere to tell her that they've arrived. So I thought, well, I'm sure she watches my video, so this is the only way that I can tell you that they have arrived. So, oh dear me. So Norma, Munchkin, they have arrived. And my goodness me, did you put a lot of tape on your box? You're worse than me. I thought I went through a whole roll of tape whenever I send anything, but you beat me. You beat me, girl. Well, it arrived in a lovely, lovely bag. And I haven't looked at it. I did have a quick peek to see what was in it, but I didn't look. So you're looking at it at the same time as me. How exciting is that? So I'm going to delve into my little bag. It's like magic tricks, isn't it? And pull out, and you will see them at the same time as me. Ooh, look at that one. Black and white with a gold bead in the middle and a gold bead at either end. Very useful. I love black and white. Very nice. And bold and boho and me. Oh, this one's nice as well. Oh, let's untangle it. This one's gold and crystal, well, not real crystal, obviously, otherwise she'd have kept it. Crystal gold. So, isn't that pretty? That's pretty. And it's a nice long one. I'm having trouble with my fingers, but I'll come to that bit later. Ooh. This is a nice one. It's got circles, squares. You know, I like anything quirky. Well, I am quirky, let's face it. I like anything quirky. That's very nice. That's very nice. And it's got a tie. So I won't have to be faffing about with things I can't fasten. Oh, and this one's got a slider tie. That's handy with me. I'll get to my fingers in a minute. It's still attached to my hand here. That's lovely. It's purples and sort of like a browny colour and a tan. That's very pretty. That'll go with a lot of my things. I've got a lot of things in that sort of tan colour, and you know I've got loads of things in the purple. Right. Ooh, that's pretty. That'll go really nicely with that cardigan I had on the other day. Isn't it lovely? Do you know something about that cardigan I had on in this colour the other day? I came across a video of mine from 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And I was wearing that cardigan. Just shows when you make your own things how long they last. Isn't that pretty though? You can see, very pretty. Oh, yes. You know me well, don't you, Norma? And another one in black. And this one's black and silver though, this one. Black and silver. I have been putting my things away in my, you know, the annex bit of my room. Oh, look, a bracelet. Da-da-da-da. A bracelet. I have been putting things away in the room. It's not quite finished yet. I've not got the rug, and I've not got the desk that I'm aiming to get. and I haven't brought the doll's house in yet. So, you know, I will do a video when it's done, but I've done the majority of the moving. It's nearly killed me back today, you know. I'm not the girl I once was, you know what I mean? The word is shattered, or I could say another word, but I won't. And this one is all silver. How lovely is that? This one reminds me, when I was a girl, we used to play marbles. And there was one that was always like the big one, wasn't there, that was made out of metal. And I never really understood the game of marbles, how you, well, I played it, but I never really understood how you counted it and who actually won, you know. But I know that that counted for something. If you know what the big silver one was, the metal one was, whether it was like the king of marbles. My marbles were mostly just glass, you know, with the colours in them. But I used to love looking at them, weren't they pretty? Really pretty colours they were. My son had marbles, but he never really sadly played them very much. Wasn't his thing, I suppose. But when I was young, we didn't have as many things to play with, so it was kind of, you know, play with what you've got, really, yeah. And this cardigan, I made it years ago, years and years ago, and it took me forever. I couldn't get into the pattern for some reason or other. It's not a hard pattern, but I couldn't get into the pattern. When I finally finished it, it wouldn't fit me. And I got it out of the cupboard, and I thought, it's bound to fit me now, because I've lost 4 stone, you know. No. I must have been very optimistic when I made it, all those years ago, thinking that I would ever be small enough to wear it. Obviously, I've got a way to go yet. Anyway, what I was talking about with necklaces and not being able to fasten them at the moment is this hand. I don't know whether I've mentioned before, but I've been having like rainos in it, and it's been going icy cold and losing the feeling in it. Anyway, on Sunday night, it was like, was it Sunday night? Or was it? Yeah, it was Sunday night, I think. Oh, yeah, because I slept last night. So Sunday night, I had a night of a night. I was awake all night. It was dead. It was throbbing. I had pins and needles. I was hanging it over the end of the bed, you know, shaking it. I mean, I must admit it's been going on for quite some time. But I'm a poor one for going to doctors and things. I just keep ignoring things, hoping that they'll go away. Well, obviously, no. So I thought it's either a trapped nerve or it's like this hand, it's carpal tunnel. I had this hand done many, well, I think it was before, no, I think I was doing videos at the time. This was through RSI, repetitive strain injury, not through crocheting or knitting, but it was through using a mouse. When I worked at the job centre, we worked on pre-programmed screens, and you had to click on everything. So all day long I was click, 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 because I didn't have a rollerball mouse like I do now, which nobody else can use, only me. Yay! Anyway, because I was click, click, clicking all day long, it was like it goes up your tendon and up to your elbow, and oh, I couldn't, I was in agony. I tried clicking it with my left hand and it didn't work. Anyway, I had it done, and it was done kind of in a private clinic, but through the NHS. And it healed up absolutely wonderful well. It didn't at first because they took the stitches out too quickly. Well, it was my clinic that took the stitches out. I didn't go back to the private hospital. The clinic took the stitches out and they took them out far too early, so it just widened. And I thought, oh, what a mess this is. What am I going to do? Anyway, I'd read somewhere about Manuka honey. Dreadfully expensive. But boy, does it work on an open wound. It healed it up magically, and I guarantee you wouldn't even be able to see where I had the operation. You cannot see it at all. So I'm hoping that when they do this one, you know, better things will happen. Anyway, I went yesterday to see, well, my son got me to do this thing online. I think it's called, what's it called? Something or Chums or something, I don't know what it's called. Anyway, you go online and you tell them why you need an appointment, and they ask you about 94 questions, like, you know, is it new, is it this, describe what it is, how are you making you feeling, are you this, are you that, and the other. Anyway, I filled it all in. And I thought, well, you know, maybe they'll get back to me. Anyway, within half an hour, bing, I get a message. Can you come in today at 4:10? So I thought, oh, right, okay, yeah, that's good. Because they'd asked me which doctor I wanted to see, and I just said I didn't mind, you know, who I saw as long as they were qualified, which was probably a bit cheeky of me, but that's what I put. As long as they're qualified, I'll see anybody. Anyway, when I went, she was actually, I think she was one of those nurse practitioners, but she was very, very good, and very sympathetic, and you know when people actually listen to you, it's nice, isn't it? Anyway, she did all the tests, and she pinged me fingers and asked me loads and loads of questions, and then she said, what did I think it was? And I said, well, I think it's carpal tunnel. I said, or it's a pinched nerve, but my feeling is carpal tunnel. She said, I think you're right, She said, I need to refer you. So I thought, oh, here we go, you know, referral to hospital. Hello, you know, this time, the other side of Christmas, you know, in meantime. She said, what are you afraid of? I said, well, I'm afraid of losing the use of my fingers. I said, because I crochet and I knit a lot. So she said, well, have you been knitting more than usual? And I said, well, no, not really. But then again, I have been knitting, which, as you know, I normally crochet. But I have been knitting that baby's cardigan, which I've got all the pieces for now. All the pieces are here. But I need to do the bands for it, and I need to obviously stitch it up because it's all in pieces, yeah. So I suppose I have been knitting more than I usually do. But I mean, I have knitted recently because I've knitted a couple of jackets for myself, as you know. So I don't know what it is, but I can't really blame it on that because I'm one of these people who ignores symptoms. I keep thinking they'll go away. I'm a poor one for going to the doctors. I'm not one that runs to the GP every time my little toe hurts, you know. So, but it was my son, when I said to my son today that, yesterday, that, you know, I'd been up all night, and he said, will you get an appointment? Will you go? He said, look, I'll show you what to do. I'll show you how to do this thing online. So he showed me. So anyway, went to see her, and everything. Gets a phone call this morning. This is from the NHS. We're giving you an appointment December the 1st. Can you go there? And I went, yeah. She said you'd be seeing an orthopaedic surgeon, and I thought, what? That's fast. But that doesn't mean to say I'll be having the operation anytime soon, but that means at least I've got to see him. So yay to that lady, if she was a nurse practitioner, whatever she was, for being so on the ball. Because normally when they say we will refer you, it's like the luck of the draw, if they remember to write a letter or whatever it is they do. But she must have been on the ball, and she must have said it was urgent or something, because my fingers, I can't pick anything up with them. I'm having terrible trouble with them. I can't undo my necklaces, which, you know, I thought I was going to, I think I told you the other day, I thought I was going to be stuck in my necklace all night because I couldn't undo the clasp. I just can't use anything. Can't pick anything up with this hand. And I can't grip anything, you know. If I can't hold a cup with this hand, otherwise I might drop it. It's just got no feeling, no grip in it, yeah. Well, luckily with me, I'm right-handed, so when I'm driving the scooter, I'm using the right hand, you know, for the accelerator lever. It's a bit like a motorbike, really, except you don't twist it, you pull the lever thing. But on my other scooter, it was double-handed. I could do it with the left or the right, but this one's only the right-handed one, which is probably as well, because I can't do anything much with this hand. So it's handicapped me, really, because I've got some things to make. I mean, my daughter-in-law doesn't watch these videos, so I'm okay. I'm making her a jacket, as I think I showed you, for Christmas, so I'm only hoping that I can do it now. Because, you know, if it goes worse, I won't be able to hold, because I tension with this hand with the yarn, you know, you tension it. I know you well, I crochet with my right hand because I'm right-handed, but I still use my left to tension the yarn. So I wouldn't be able to do it if I couldn't hold this. And the last time I had it done, I had to keep it dry for about a week, so that should be fun. But the last time I had it done, I actually had a bath. So I could sit in the bath with this hand, sorry, like not in the water, you know. But we've only got a shower here, so I think you could buy those, oh God, I've got dry lips, those things that you put over a plaster cast, you know, and seal it up, so you can actually have a shower, yeah. But at least it won't be as bad, because last time I couldn't wash my hair, because being right-handed I shampooed my hair that way, you know. But my niece, my lovely niece, she came and did my hair for me, so in between times I had to use the old dry shampoo, you know. And do my best, as you say. Anyway, I don't know what will happen. I probably won't get an appointment to get the operation done. Well, I doubt it very much before Christmas. But then again, I will have it done, even if it is before Christmas, because a lot of people will probably turn down an operation because they don't want to be, you know, sort of handicapped before Christmas. Yeah. My only hope is I can get that jacket crocheted before, because they put you in a great big bandage thing that looks like you've got a boxing glove on, yeah. And then they take that off after about 2 days, I think it is, and then they put you a lighter bandage on, and then you go down to a strip of band-aid, whatever you call it. We call it plaster. You know, the elastoplaster. I mean, I don't mean a plaster like you plaster the walls with. Yeah. But then you have to keep it dry until it actually heals over, otherwise it goes soggy. So, hey! Sorry about that. She's on a trigger hair. Rosie! Stop it! She's got a hair trigger. Stop it then. Stop it! Everybody's listening. Rosie! Rosie, come here. Stop it. Stop it. Everybody is listening to you all over the world. Listening to you barking. Thank you. Sorry about that. I never know she's going to do it because she hears things I don't hear. Why are you barking? There's nobody there. Nobody's there. You're being a silly girl. I love her to death, but oh, I wish she wouldn't bark so much. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Sit down. Good girl. So I'm sorry if she startled you. She startled me. Anyway, that's about all I've got to say. I did manage to go to the library to the knit club on Monday. Coming back, because I went from the library, I went to my appointment with the nurse, which was like at 4:10. So coming back, I mean, stupid, goes down the seafront, doesn't she? No lights on the seafront. And my scooter light just shines like in front of me. And I'd like committed myself because there was nowhere to get off it. And I'm like, oh, that was a stupid idea, Janet, you know. And there wasn't much moonlight that because it was clouded over, you know. And I'm thinking, oh my giddy. I mean, luckily I wouldn't have finished up in the sea because there's a big sea wall, you know. But I was crawling along going, oh, you know, where am I? And I kept my eye on this side, like where the, you know, the curb bit was like. So when I got in, I said to my son, I said, oh, that was a white knuckle ride. I said, coming down the seafront. He said, what did you come home that way for? Why didn't you come home down the road? But to be honest, I mean, coming down the seafront is usually the easiest because there isn't a load of curbs, you know, edges of pavements to deal with. And, you know, so it's flat. You just, once you're on it until you get off. Excuse me, until you get off it. But these dark nights, I mean, it was dark at 4 o'clock today. I've had to put the big light. Oh, I've got hiccups. The big light on. Oh, I don't know why I've got hiccups. I've already got a coffee, honestly. I've fed the dogs, but I haven't even had my tea. It's what time is it? 7:30. And I've not even had anything to eat. I'm not hungry. I don't know why I'm not like that, because I rarely eat. I mean, we went out for a lovely meal on Sunday, and yet I couldn't eat most of it. Couldn't eat a lot of it. It's a waste of money with me, with food. Honestly, it really is. Don't start barking again, Rosie. She's off on one again. I don't know. She's got a hair trigger ears. They hear a butterfly fly by 2 streets away, you know what I mean? But this little one, she snorts and snuffles, and she's just gone and sat where Rosie was sitting because she likes the warmth, yeah. That's why I call her Velcro dog. She always has to be wherever it's warm, yeah. I keep saying I'm going to buy one of those big fur coats, you know, for the winter. Yeah. Oh, she's off again. Sorry about this. Rosie, please. She starts again. I'm going to have to go because she's just driving me nuts about it. I don't know about you, but... Anyway, I hope... I'm sorry I haven't sent you a message, Nancy, but I can't find... I know you messaged me because you told me. And I know that I told you my address privately. But I can't find out where it was. I've looked through my emails, I've looked through my messages, I've looked through everything, and I'm like, how did I talk to her? Is it a figment of my imagination how I spoke to her? Because I thought, the first thing I thought was when it arrived, I thought, well, I'll tell her it's arrived, because I know she was worried about it. I thought, I'll tell her it's arrived, yeah. You vanished into thin air, Nancy, you vanished. I don't know where her message is gone, but it's gone. So I hope she watches this video, otherwise she'll be thinking, she's very rude not letting me know whether it's arrived or not, yeah. Oh dear. I mean, I hate that. I hate being rude. I hate not acknowledging things. You know, when people send me things, I hate not saying, it's arrived, it's here, it's well, thank you very much and all that. And I don't know. Oh. I just had a message from one of my friends. She said she put the oven on, put the timer on for her baked potato, waited for it to ping, went in the kitchen and the potato was still on the side. She'd forgotten to put it in the oven. I said, well, I've done that before. I put my potato in the oven once, set the timer, but never switched the oven on. You know, we all do stupid tricks, don't we? So I'm trying to drum up some enthusiasm to cook myself something for tea, for dinner, but I had a poached egg on toast for a very, very late breakfast. It was more like a lunch, really. But I only had 1 slice of toast and 1 egg, so it wasn't exactly an overload, was it? But I really am not hungry at all. As I say, I should be as slim as anything. And I have been actually exercising a bit today, if you call working for 5 minutes, sitting down for 10 work, yeah. Because that's the way I have to do things when I'm doing anything. Especially if it involves any lifting or bending or stretching or anything like that. I wasn't able to bring my doll's house out of the shed, but because that was just too heavy for my poor old back. I'll have to wait for a day when my son's around, yeah. And then I can actually get round to painting it. But I do need to go, well, I couldn't have shown you anyway because I've got no lighting in that bit, my bit of the annex. I'm going to get a standard lamp or you know, those angle poise lamp things for in there, because we've had to dismantle the ceiling light because it worked off the switch in the other room. So it meant that every time anybody went in the other room, they'd switch the light on in my bedroom, so we decided that wasn't a good idea. So my son's going to dismantle at the moment I can put them on, I'm going to dismantle the ceiling lights. I'm sorry about this, I've got a dry skin on my mouth, yeah. I'm going to dismantle them so I won't have a light above. So the easiest way is, I've got plugs you see, so the easiest way would be get an angle poise lamp. But it was nice the other day actually being able to put my makeup on in daylight. Not done that for a while. That's probably why I look like a clown, you know, when I put my makeup on with the, you know, like a big art light shining in my face. Yeah. Maybe I should go for the more natural look when I put my makeup on. Still, we shall see. I can't think of anything else to tell you, except I'm going to be trying to drum some interest up to eat something. I don't know why I've got no appetite. And pick up the stitches for the front bands. I've done the little front. I've got to pick up, you know, that way, knit the front bands. So I'll do that tonight, hand permitting. Sorry about the snorting, that's Trixie, not me. And then I've got to do the neckband and sew it all up, yeah. So I have actually finished it, yeah. All pastels. I will show you when I've done it. But I should have shown you a picture of the jacket I've done for me daughter-in-law for her birthday, but I haven't. I'm wrapping it up now. It's a bit late now, isn't it? Never mind. Perhaps I can take a photograph of her wearing it one day. I think I showed it to you when I was making it. I can't remember. It's a black one. So, that's about it for now. So I shall going to go now and see what else I can do. Put the TV on maybe and drum up some appetite from somewhere. Upload this video, which takes forever anyway. So bye for now, and you may see me later in the week when I've actually done most of my room, although I won't have a rug, a lamp or a desk. So you'll still be seeing part of a part room, won't you? Maybe I'll wait until it's all finished and then do it then. If you can wait that long. I like to keep you all in suspense, you know. Gives you something to look forward to. Or not. I was just talking to my friend, she's just discovered her conservatory's been leaking all over the carpet and ruined it all. And I went up Fleetwood to the library, and there was a shop on Fleetwood High Street that's usually got things in the window. No, it's a big double-fronted shop, buckets. So obviously they're raining in. But the thing is, it's got 2 stories above it, so I don't know what the 2 stories above are like or what's in them or whatever, but the rain's obviously come all the way through and got as far as the shop window. It has been raining though, torrential. Yeah, torrential rain. So, yeah, I think we're going out for another meal on Sunday. It's my birthday on Saturday, but I think we're going for a meal. Oh, excuse me a minute. I think we're going for a meal on Sunday. So I will have something else to tell you about when I go there, won't I? So bye for now. Hope you're enjoying your day. See you soon.